Yo, it's Elut, and welcome back to my Forced Units Only Hard Mode run of Radiant Dawn. We're at Part 4, Chapter 4. I almost forgot. 4-4. This is back to Ike's crew, which is Ike. Ike's solo run, going at it yet again. The only things we need for this are the things we needed for the last time we saw Ike, which is healing items and a pure water. Additionally, we actually do need a single chest key, but besides that, business as usual, and I do remember to give Ike the boots for this chapter. Again, they're not necessarily super important for this one, but there's no reason not to give them to him now. He's gonna need them for later stuff. And here, just showing what our boy looks like. Take off Paragon, because he's capped out. And pass, just because I like pass, I guess. I think that was the main reason I just like pass. It's not necessary for this one, but it's cool. I like it. I'm a fan. And then there's Boots. Boots on Ike is huge because he's doing a lot of heavy lifting in endgame, and it allows me to give him other skills instead of using up a slot for celerity, basically. Now he essentially has celerity all the time. So that's pretty cool. Okay, and then, technically, Ike is not the only forced unit in this map, because Tormod, Muarim, and Vika come back. Way too late, I might add. And we're just gonna let them die. I really don't care. But we will take the Savior Scroll back from Muarim, because I forgot to do that in part 1. He owes me that, at the very least. So we go back to base to take it off of him. And besides just letting them die, they do actually have a job before they die, which is kind of nice. I'll give them credit for that. But they are going to die. Very, very fast, they are going to die. The reason we brought a pure water, besides just generally, you know, mage protection, mage insurance, is because there's a sleep staff. And the sleep staff will move before any combat units will move. So if we put them in range, they will burn a sleep staff use for us. And then Ike will only have to bait out 2, which is, it's helpful. You know, I'll give him credit for that. It's something. And if Muarim survived here, he could have potentially baited a second one. But he also died, so unlucky, you know. It's whatever. Ike is fine. But free sleep out of the way is pretty cool. Thank God it's not a game over if they die, because this map would be a lot more painful if that were the case. And I think Muarim honestly could have lived here, but I think he gets crit, if I recall correctly. And that's why he didn't stick it out. I think he gets crit. Oh, and doubled too. Oh. Oh, dude, if he would have lived. But anyway, it's not necessary, but if he would have lived, that would have been kind of cool. But yeah, so this is going to be the last chapter where I speed up footage like this. Next map will be back to normal commentary, normal speed. You know, we're not cracked out for the whole episode anymore after this. But it is just going to be Ike killing everything and getting a single chest, which is actually going to be in the top right room. We do have to bust down the doors to each of the chest rooms regardless, because this is a route map and there are enemies in every room. So we do have to make our way all around regardless. And of course, if you didn't know already, there's going to be a lot of reinforcements on this map. Like, a lot. And it's mostly in the bottom area, so it does keep us from finishing it super quick, I guess. We move in the middle there so that everybody can attack him. Alright, and then the chest we need is going to be in this room up here. In one of the chests, it is the highest might crossbow, which we don't need at all. And the other chest has a fortify staff, which is pretty helpful for the very last chapter of the game. Micaiah will break that, because she'll use it enough times. That does help quite a bit, because there's a lot of AoE attacks and things like that. And having everybody healed up with one staff is very nice, so that, you know, everybody can still attack on my turn and everything. We're just kind of making our way around, avoiding sleep staff range, killing as many things as we can per turn, make it a little bit less painful. And yeah, I went down instead of left just to extra avoid the sleep staff. I know the exact range from where the steps are, where like Muarim and Vika died, but I didn't feel like counting to the right side. I didn't want to bother. Just play it extra safe. And we gotta kill all these guys anyways. I wish this would have been a defeat boss map. That would have made sense, to be honest, but as with every other Part 4 map, except for the next one, route is the objective, unfortunately. Now we're moving down this way, because there is a siege tome, and I would like to kill that as early as possible if I can. They have terrible hit rates on Ike, but, you know, magic damage on Ike is not the best thing. Man, thank God for Ragnell. Oh, dude. I'd be bashing my head against the wall if we didn't have, like, a solid 1 to 2 range weapon. Holy shit. And then here, I believe we do bait out the sleep. We go at the maximum range and pure water, so that he has the lowest hit rate possible. Dodges the first one. He will kill, like, 2 enemies here, I believe. But most of them won't actually move. So even if he got hit with this next one, we could just wait it out 5 turns. But he misses again. So we proceed as planned. And then, like in some previous chapters, certain armor knights on this map will not move. Notably, the ones in front of the chest rooms will not move. The two holding the stairs there will not move. And I think almost everyone, if not everyone, in the boss room will not move. Just the armor knights, though. Everybody else pretty much moves. Except for them and, I believe, some of the bishops. But I think a couple of the bishops move. I guess we'll see in a second. And that's kind of painful, not one rounding by a single point. Thank you. But we just place him kind of in the middle so that they will attack him on enemy phase. Yeah, so like that bishop moves. But a lot of them are just staff bishops, so they won't move. They'll just heal, which is annoying. And then in a second here, as a reward for sitting through this, I'll put on the Oliver channel, turn on animations just for the boss fight. It's gonna be over quick, but it's kind of funny. The song is kind of good. I can't even lie. This conversation's also kind of funny. Just give it up already. Alright, and that's it for this one. Like I said, all the rest of the episodes will be business as usual. No more speed up, no more cringe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.